Hello class, I am doing this video again for you. This is the project 1, hands-on project 1, part 1, installing Kali Linux on a Virtualbox, and I did the video and the sound did not work. I noticed that the audio was not functioning, so I'm gonna do it again for you. Anyone who needs help to install this Kali Linux on a Virtualbox, just follow through this video. I am going to be very slow, so you can actually follow my video and install it. Okay, so whenever you're ready, tomorrow you still have the day, because I noticed that many of you have not emailed me yet of the screenshot of your installation of Kali Linux. So I think that many of you are needing help, so I'm going to help you out. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is, let's see, download. You're going to download the Virtualbox. Okay, Google it, download Virtualbox, and you're going to see it. Let's see, Windows, make it zoom in. So I hope that this time the sound is working and you are able to hear me. Okay, so here is the Virtualbox download, and in this page you just have to select Windows host and click on it. Once you click on it, this Virtualbox Windows version, Windows host version is gonna download. You click on save and it's gonna save that file. I already have downloaded right here, so I'm not gonna download again. I'm not gonna have to do that. So I just wanted to show you. I'm gonna cancel. Now, so that is the Virtualbox. Once you download the Virtualbox, just leave it there. Don't do anything. Go to the Kali Linux download. Same way you Google. In the Google, you go ahead and search by download Kali Linux. And you're going to see this official Kali Linux downloads link. Click on it. That takes you there. You have several editions, several versions of the Kali Linux to download. Choose the first one, Kali Linux 64-bit installer, not the live. Okay, live would be very fast, but you have to install every time. Once you turn off the machine, it's going to be gone from the RAM. So, but in this case, installer, it will be installed on in your computer's hard drive. So that's what I want you to do. Okay, so you click on it. You click on it, then it will also, this file is going to download. This is a disk image file, also called the ISO file, as if you are downloading a DVD or a CD. Exactly the way you install an operating system from a CD, that same format this file is. That's what you're going to download. So you click on save. I'm not going to click on save because I already downloaded, and here is my download. Okay, so I downloaded that file. That takes you a good 20 minutes time or so, depending on your internet connection and depending on the web traffic, how busy it is. Cancel. So after downloading those two items, then I'm gonna install the virtual machine. Okay, so once I install the virtual machine, how do I do that? Let me zoom out again. Okay, here is my folder where I downloaded both the Virtualbox and the Kali Linux. These both files I downloaded in this folder. So you just go to your download folder or wherever you downloaded them. Now you have to double click and install the Virtualbox. Do not double click or install the Kali Linux. Do not do that. If you try to install from here, just double click on the Kali Linux, you are not going to install it on the virtual machine. In that case, you are going to install on your hard drive without the virtual machine, and that's going to make a dual boot. Windows and Linux would be really installed on the computer, not in a virtual environment. I don't want you to do that. I want you to install again the Virtualbox first, and do not ever, again I'm repeating, do not double click or do not install the Kali Linux this way. Only the Virtualbox. So double click on the Virtualbox, and the Virtualbox is going to be downloading, going for next. I already have downloaded the Virtualbox. This is very easy. I really don't need to show you anything. Just click on going next, all the default options, and the Virtualbox will be installed. Once you install the VirtualBox, then what to do? How do you install the Kali? That's what I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to cancel that. I already installed the VirtualBox, and the VirtualBox icon is on my desktop now. So here is the VirtualBox that has been installed. Okay, so now I'm going to double click on it. Now the VirtualBox opens up, that program opens up. I also already installed Kali, but I am going to install again to show you how to install it. That I'm going to do all the way for you. So in your case, this window is going to open up. Of course, it's going to look like this because I'm just zooming in. That's why you see differently. So you are going to add a new operating system. So you're going to click on new right here. So let me zoom in again to help you see better. Okay, click on new operating system. What is the name of the operating system? I want you to name Kali. Okay, in this case I'm going to type, say, Kali 1 because I already installed one, Kali 1, and then type what type of operating. So machine folder, don't worry about it, let it be. Okay, let it be. And then, but the type would be Microsoft Windows. No, type would be Linux. Make sure to choose the type Linux. Oracle, no. Debian, choose Debian 64-bit. So that's what I'm going to pause here. So you just name it Kali. In my I chose Kali 1. Type should be Linux, not Microsoft Windows, and version should be Debian 64-bit because it's a 64-bit Linux, Kali, and Kali is based on Debian platform. Now I'm going to click on next. Okay, now it says you have to allocate memory, RAM. Okay, how much RAM? At least 1 gigabyte RAM is recommended. 1024 megabyte, that means 1 gigabyte. I'm going to choose 2 gigabyte or more. So I'm going to click on here. Okay, 1500 more, 1700. Okay, 2048. That sounds good. That's 2 gigabyte. Okay, next, hard disk. The default choice is create a virtual hard disk now. Keep it default. Yes, we're going to create. Recommended size would be 8 gigabyte. Let it be exactly the way it is. I'm going to choose more than 8 gig. That screen is coming up. But choose this, whatever is already chosen, create a virtual hard disk now. Click on create. The first option, VDI, virtual disk, VirtualBox disk image, is selected. Let it be selected the default. No worries. Click on next. Storage on physical disk. I could choose dynamically allocated, that works. I could choose fixed size, that also works. I'm going to keep it the default, that is dynamically allocated. Okay, that is going to get it faster for me. Otherwise, it's going to take a longer time for me to do this fixed size, creating that partition. Next. Now, whatever it is choosing right here, let it be all the same, except it is choosing the 8 gigabyte of hard drive space. I'm going to choose more. I'm going to choose, go here, like 16 gig, fine. I'll be choosing 16 gig, create. Now that I chose create, and now see the Kali 1, it shows right here. But where is my Kali? Where is my Linux? Well, it's not done yet. Before I go click on the start, I need to do something else. That's important. Once this screen is done, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay here. Then you click on settings. In the settings, let's select this. On the storage, see the CD or DVD storage? Click on the storage. This DVD operating system on a CD, that shows empty. No disk image file is selected. Now I have to choose in here the image file that I downloaded, the Kali Linux image file. So click on this empty right here. Okay, be sure to follow this optical drive. Then click on this DVD icon right here. Click on it. Choose the virtual, choose or create a virtual optical disk. Click on that. Okay, in your case, in my case, I'm seeing here this Kali was already done. I had done it before, but in your case, you're not going to have it, you're not going to have anything. You click on add. Now go to the correct folder. In my case, I know exactly where my Kali ISO file is saved. I downloaded. I double click on the C, double click on this folder, and here I have this Kali file. I have to now double click on it or just select, click on open. Now I see that Kali Linux has been selected in here. That's my optical disk selector. Making sure, then I click on choose. See, now on this DVD it shows Kali Linux 2020.2 installer, whatever that, the Kali Linux things came up. Very good. Click on OK now. Now that the storage, I went to the settings, I selected the right file right here. Now optical disk Kali shows right here. Everything's fine on the storage. So I click on start. Now I can click on start. Okay. Now I can click on start. Now select the startup disk. Yes, already been selected. ISO. Everything's fine now. Click on start. Now the installation starts. This time I'm not going to click on the mouse click anymore. If I do mouse click, it's going to ask me, do you want to capture your mouse pointer from host machine to virtual machine? I don't need to go through all of those. I can use the keyboard. See, keyboard. I can go graphical install. That's the default choice. I keep the default choice. Press enter. And I'm going to let it go at its own speed. All this notification, I don't need this notification. I can cancel the notification if I want to. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait and okay, now English. Selection is English. Okay, I am pressing enter. United States. Press enter. American English, press enter. Capture the keyboard. Okay, detect and mount the installation media. Okay, let it go at its own pace. Okay, loading additional components. Okay, it's gonna all go through that way. Okay, and now I see that its audio is working. Okay, so now loading additional components. Okay, now let's see. At the very end, it's going to go pretty fast. At the very end, it's going to take about good 15 minutes time. At that time, I'm not going to go any further. To the very last step, it's going to continue to install all of it. At that time, I'm going to end the video. For right now, it's going to go pretty fast. So I'm going to show you. Okay. Now, please enter the host name for this system. I'm going to choose host name Kali1. In this case, I already have Kali. In another installation, click on continue. So host name meaning the computer's name. In this virtual operating system Kali, acting like as another computer. So its name would be Kali1 in this case. Continue. Okay. If you have a domain name, my laptop is not part of a domain. It is a standalone machine, not a part of a domain network. So I don't need to write any domain name. Just click on continue. Okay. A user account for non-administrative activities. Okay. So instead of root account, I'm going to create a non-administrative account. Root account always remains a root. That's automatically there. So I'm going to type my first name Munshi, M-U-N-S-H-I, Munshi. It is asking me the full name, but I just chose Munshi, my first name only. That works. Continue. And then my username for the account, username and password, that username. I'm going to choose Munshi, automatically chosen, fine, continue. Password, I'm going to choose the password 123 and the password 123, continue. Now the time zone, here time zone should be Central Time, we're in Texas, Central Time, continue. Configure the clock, detect the disk, okay, keep on going. Okay, these are all easy peasy. Okay, okay, partition the disk. Okay, now when the disk partition screen comes, guided, the default choice, use entire disk, I keep the default choice, that works, continue. Only one hard drive is what I have in my laptop, so in this case I'm gonna have this virtual disk. I chose 16 gigabyte, another 1.2 gigabyte added to it for the virtual disk. Good, no worries, continue. All the default choices, all files in one partition, recommended for new users. Good, I'm not going to create multiple partitions. All the files will be within one partition in this virtual machine. Okay, now total space is now 17.2 gigabyte. Oopsie, go back. Okay, and I don't have to change anything again. I'm going to still keep exactly the default option. All I have to do, click on continue. Now in here, don't choose the default option. They are asking that you have selected an entire device per partition. If you proceed with creating new partition table on the device, then all current partitions will be removed. Well, that 16 gigabyte, 17 gigabyte, I am allocating for this virtually for this operating system. So all of those will be lost, all the files will be erased. That's good. There's no files in there, I know that. So I click on yes. Don't choose no. No was the default. Here I have to change it to yes. Click on next. And then, okay, free space, okay, continue. Create new partition table on this device. Okay, I chose yes. Let's see. Okay, I thought I chose yes. Okay, so let's see. Undo the change partition, finish partitioning, and look, this is what I need to choose in here. Finish partitioning and write changes to the disk. This time it came in a different way. So, but I need to finish the partitioning and write changes to the disk. That's it. So let me choose that. If it comes this way, a little bit weird, came out. I don't know exactly what I did, but I need to choose this one now. Finish partitioning and write changes to the disk. Continue. Something else happened in here. Go back. Partition disk. Okay, finish partitioning and write changes to the disk. Okay, let me see if it takes this time. No roots file system. Wow. I'm gonna go back to detect the disk again and see what's happening there. Okay, this is the disk that I need to choose. New empty partition table on this device. Note that I will be able to undo the partition if later I wish. Okay, so okay, let's see. Create new partition table on the device. All current partitions will be removed. Okay, there I have to choose yes. I don't know exactly what is wrong going on. I'm going to go for guided partitioning. Okay, use the entire disk. Okay, go with that. Okay, all of those, all files in one partition. Okay, and then finish partitioning. Okay, now everything is working now. Okay, write changes to the disk. Now this is, you wouldn't have all the things that I have gone through, normally you would not have. It would just bring you to this screen. Write changes to the disk, yes or no. You would be choosing yes. Okay, that this is the place by default was no. I'm going to choose yes, and I click on continue. Okay, that will take you. So for whatever reason it got confused installing the base system. Okay, so I'm very close to the point where it will be just installing the whole thing. Okay, I'm very close to that. So let's see how long have I been in here. It does not show me how long the video. Oh no, 20 minutes. So far the video has been for 20 minutes, and I would say maybe another 2-3, less than 5 minutes. After that we're going to have that step where all the installation is going to go through. I'm going to stop the video at that point. So right now just basically just get going. From this point on you just choose all the default options, and that will help you get all installed. Okay, but I'm going to go just a couple of more steps. Let's see what other options I have. Okay, nothing. Okay, so far going okay. You should be able to do this at home. Just follow my video, over and over again. If you need to go slowly, and the partitioning difficulty that I had, I was in a loop. That shouldn't have happened to you. Since I installed a couple of times in the same place, that's why. Okay, now let's see, getting there. You should be able to see the screen, right? Yeah. Disk image. Okay, installing the base system, still going on. And once you install the Kali Linux completely, then the bash terminal, you need to open up the bash terminal, and then just take a picture of the bash terminal. That's going to have your name and Kali on it, the way I instructed you. Write your first name as the Kali would be the host name, your first name would be the username. Okay, installing the base system, taking a little bit longer time. And once I go to the last step, then I'm going to abort it, and then I have the other installation of Kali. I'm going to show you the bash terminal from there. Almost close to it. Go to the next step. Okay, configuring APT. Okay, now it says if you need a proxy server. I don't have a proxy server. I don't need a proxy server. My laptop directly goes to the internet, so not through a proxy server. So I click on continue. Just keep it empty, blank. Okay, configuring the APT, the application packaging tools. Okay, configure the package manager. Okay, select and install software. Okay, let's see if I have any option there. 40, 50, okay, some seconds. Now this place, select and install software. I think there would be one more step right here that I need to go. Okay, show you just one more step, and then it's going to be just the installation. It's going to take quite like 15 to 20 minutes time. That's when I'm going to get out of. Okay, so before that you are going to just choose the default options. Okay, so it's going to, it will just undoubtedly go. There's no more problem. Okay, one more step that's going to come, that's going to show you several options of the software. Again, just choose the default. You don't have to choose the Genome or any other kind of desktop just the default standard desktop of Kali. Whatever is selected, just keep that selected and get going. So I'm going to cancel it right now. Otherwise, video is going to be very long. So I'm just closing it, canceling it, power off the machine, click on that, OK. So that installation is gone. Okay. If I want to, I can install again, but I'm not going to do that. This Kali one is still there. But I'm going to go this other one that I already installed, Kali. Why I'm going there to show you. So once you're installed completely, then you will be seeing like this one, my previous installation Kali. There I click on start and it's going to just boot up like a machine. It's a boot up just like another computer. I don't have to do anything. Okay, it's going to go by itself. Okay, that's my Kali. Has been already installed. So I'm going to show you what I want you to do to complete this assignment. This is so important for you, this Kali, extremely important for you. No cybersecurity lab can be made at home or anywhere without the Kali Linux. Kali Linux has all your ethical hacking tool, all the tools that hackers use for Kali has all of those for experimental purposes, for good work, not for bad work. So you need that. Okay. Now let's see. I hope that it did not get corrupted since I try it again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power up the machine completely and get out of the Virtualbox and go back there just to see whether it works, the Kali. Okay, Virtualbox. Okay, there I have Kali. Let's see if it works this time. If it didn't work this time, then my installation got corrupted. Okay, so we just have to, once the Kali opens up, you just click on the terminal. Looks like a little bit, no, it's opening. This time it's working. Good. Otherwise you would be thinking that I even didn't do it. No, it's working. Okay, it's my previous installation. I just did it today several times. Okay, so because my video was not working, okay, audio was not working. Here, enter the name and password. Okay, my name was Munshi, Munshi. My password was 123123. So I click on login. So here's my Kali Linux in my virtual machine. Okay, come on, faster than that. Okay. So here we have this Kali up and running. These notifications I have about the mouse and keyboard, I don't need them. I can just close them and close them. Okay. And let me see if I can make the windows smaller. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to, here's your terminal. Okay, terminal emulator, that's called bash terminal. You click on the bash terminal and that's what it's going to show. It's going to show like it shows in my case, Munshi at Kali. Here it shows right there, Munshi at Kali. So that's what you're going to be choosing. Okay, see there, you see it well. Okay, Munshi at Kali. So once you go to this screen, all you have to do with your cell phone, take a picture, take a photograph of it, send me that by email, and you're done with this project for now, for this week. And next week on, we'll be using a lot of good hacking commands, good, great tools that are in Kali. Amazing. I also uploaded a video for this week, coming week, for week 3, and that will tell you how great the Kali and what you need for a virtual lab, hacking lab. Right here, let me show you something else. I'm going to go over this later, this week 3. I added several videos on it. Okay, this is under assignments. Under assignments, week 3, I already assigned the next week's assignment for you. You're going to go over it. This video right here is going to show how do you build a cybersecurity lab. Another video that I have that's going to show you the basic Linux commands. That's going to be your project, hands-on project part 2. You're going to be using all good commands in the Kali, in that bash terminal, okay? Like you're in the, so you should end right here. I hope that it's going to help you to do, complete the part 1 of the project, installation of the Kali. If you have any question, any comment, call me. No worries, and this video is going to be on the YouTube, so you can watch anytime. I'm going to also send you the link in the Professor Munshi that folder. Under that folder, I'm going to use that YouTube. I'm going to write down that YouTube the video link for you. Okay, so you can go and check. Okay, I end the stream hereby. You all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you all next time when I give you some more tips and tricks and help you out more via on YouTube Live. Okay, goodbye.